Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, number 25. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is right there, 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
0-1, here it comes. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Ellsbury at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner towards first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Just got a piece up the line. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take them when you can get them.
One and one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. First and second now, 1 man out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home now to Smoke. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 3-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. A cold strike on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the pitch. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. High pop-up. Smoke is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
So 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ball two. 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Gregorius leads off first with one away. Back up the middle. Tulowitzki to second for one. Safe.
Batting 8, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
A left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 2 for 6. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-0 count, the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2 out here and a runner at second. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Pilar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Russell Martin now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Tanaka pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready for another chance. Devin Travis hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Scorched to third. The second for one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball just a bit up. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Gardner was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Sanchez, the runner at third. Gregorius stands at second, no outs. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now, Brandon Drury.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1-0 the count. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting, number 25.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Joe Biagini answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Number 25 will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Hernandez. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Judge is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And he's safe. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 6-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Short, hit hard. Tulowitzki loves it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's gone 4 for 9. Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time, and he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Past history with Joe Biagini, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Gardner, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in and looking for more, number 25. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. 2 out with the man at first. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch hit hard on the ground at third. Donaldson's there on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 7-1. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Devin Travis.
Now here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Travis stands at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 7-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box, Aaron Judge. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And there's one down now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runners on first with one down. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Stanton on second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're on top 7-1. Ready once again to Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Splitter, 2-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. Aaron Luke comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
2-2.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Now the 0-1. Here's a strike. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another chance. Number 25. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Yanks strand a pair. They're on top 7-1. Russell Martin now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Gregorius is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Clippard.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Martin is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, captain Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One 0 count. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Clippard is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two out, nobody on. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Justin Smoak now. Smoak the other way. High and deep to left. Looking up is Gardner. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, it's obvious these guys were talking in the dugout trying to figure this guy out, and it's finally happened. They've seen all his stuff. They know how he wants to attack, and they anticipated that pitch. Hard to surprise hitters this late into an outing.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, John Herbert Solarte. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Stepping in now, John Herbert Solarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Digging in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh and 1, here it comes. It's behind 0 and 2 now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throw won't get him.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0 and 2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Striding in, Russell Martin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Yanks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Marcus Stroman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.